Did you know that your gut and brain are connected? Hi, welcome to my channel. How's it going? Thanks for clicking on this video. Great to have you. I really hope you'll enjoy this video, and if you've seen any of my previous videos, thank you for your continued support. So, I'm guessing you're interested in some information on how food affects our brains. Well, if you are, you came to the right place. In my video today, we try to unpack, expand, and go into more depth on food and your brain. So, what is that chunk of soft tissue that weighs approximately 3 pounds and takes up residence in your skull made of? Well, it's mostly made of fat or lipids and has a high water content as well. That second compositional fact is in line with the human body actually mostly comprising of water, something I might talk about down the road. However, our brains also contain and require proteins, amino acids, glucose, and micronutrients. If you've gotten this far into the video, you know the food we eat greatly impacts our brains and want to learn more. To summarize, food supplying us with omega-3, omega-6, and fatty acids can help prevent the breaking down of our brain tissue. Examples of these foods are omega-rich seeds, nuts, and fatty fish. On the other hand, fats of the saturated variety as well as trans fats can reduce your brain health, so try to avoid them. Some vitamins in the vitamin B family, such as B12, can also prevent reduction in brain function, as can folic acid. Proteins and amino acids help regulate our mood, with amino acids being essential for neurotransmitter function. Also, antioxidant micronutrients disable harmful free radicals, so we definitely want to get our daily micronutrient dose in. What's more, even though the brain is usually just 2% of our entire body weight, it can use up to 20% of energy, so we need glucose from starch, fiber, and sugar. But we have to be careful of that sweet tasting sugar though. I'll go into more detail later on, so stick around. So, eating well is good for our brain, but how exactly does it help? Well, the three main areas are in our memory, attention or focus, and finally our mood. Studies have shown that brain diseases start with processes within us that begin way earlier than what can clinically be seen, so we have to start eating healthy now. This means cutting back on many things we are used to that contain a lot of refined sugars, salt, processed food, and chemical additives and preservatives. So, how exactly does sugar and other processed food hurt our brain? Okay, well, an excess of sugar can lead to it interacting with protein in our blood that leads to inflammation. Chronic inflammation, which can be caused by this happening regularly, can lead to degeneration of our brain. Besides that, processed foods like pasta and white rice usually lack their fiber, nutrients, and vitamins due to the manufacturing processes. What's left is starch as well as simple carbs. Excess starch causes the same issues as sugar. So, what food exactly can we eat to help our brain be and stay healthy? Number one would be plant-based foods like fruits and vegetables along with nuts, whole grains, and legumes. These are complex carbohydrates. They have a high proportionary content of protein and fiber along with vitamins and minerals. Phytochemicals present in plants also provide anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. The fiber content of fruit and veggies also slows sugar absorption and as such reduce inflammation in the body. Studies have also shown that what is known as the Mediterranean diet is good for improving memory and executive brain function, as well as a slower rate of decline in cognition. Looking for specific consumables to boost your brain? Beverages on this list include green tea and coffee. From fruits, we have oranges and blueberries. Vegetables are represented by pumpkin seeds and broccoli. And lastly, from the meat category, we have fatty fish as well as eggs, which I concede might be better suited being called a pseudo-meat. Just one last health tip for your brain before I sign off today. Did you know that your gut and brain are connected? I'll talk about how to keep your gut healthy with good food choices in an upcoming video. But for now, let me just say that the biochemical signaling between our gastrointestinal tract and the nervous systems, sometimes called the gut-brain axis, is a well-known action and connection. Due to this, probiotics may affect our brains and could be very connected to anxiety and depression. Yep, probiotics may help your mental health. That's all from me today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this content. Feel free to leave any thoughts on this video or the channel in general in the comment section below. I'm always trying to improve and your feedback is very much welcomed. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe and bell icon if you haven't already. Thank you friends. Bye for now.